Good morning, my dear students. Today in geography, we are going to continue the same chapter, that is manufacturing industries. Children, in our previous classes, we have studied about the agro-based industries and mineral-based industries. And today, children, we are going to study about the industrial pollution and the environmental degradation, then control of environmental degradation and proactive approach of NTPC. Children, although industries contribute significantly to India's economic growth and development, the increase in pollution of land, water, air, noise and resulting degradation of environment that they have caused cannot be overlooked. Basically, industries are responsible for four types of pollution, that is air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution and land pollution. Now first, air pollution. Children, air pollution caused by the presence of high proportion of undesirable gases such as sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. Airborne particulate materials contain both solid and liquid particles like dust, sprays, mist, smoke. Children, smoke is emitted by the chemical in the paper factories, refineries and smelting plants and burning of fossil fuels in a big and a small factories that ignores pollution norms. Toxic gas leak can be very hazardous with the long-term effect. Children, are you aware of Bhopal gas tragedy that occurred? Bhopal gas tragedy was a gas leak incident on the night of 2nd and 3rd December 1984 at the Union Carbide India Limited pesticide plant in Bhopal. Children, it is considered among the world's worst industrial disaster. Children, air pollution adversely affects the human health, animals, plants, buildings and the atmosphere as a whole. Children, once again listen this air pollution very carefully. It is caused by the presence of high proportion of sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide in the air. It is emitted by the chemical and the paper factories, refineries, smelting plants and burning of fossil fuels, etc. It causes respiratory problems. Second, water pollution. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances, often chemical or microorganisms, contaminate a stream, river, lake, oceans or other body of the water, degrading water quality and rendering it toxic to humans or the environment. Children, water pollution is caused by organic and inorganic industrial waste and the effluents discharged into rivers. The main culprits in this regard are paper, pulp, chemical, textile and dyeing, petroleum refineries and electroplating industries. These let out dye, detergent, acids, salt and heavy metals like lead and mercury. Pesticides, fertilizers, synthetic chemicals with carbon, plastic and rubber, etc. into the water bodies. They turn big and small rivers into a toxic streams. Children, iron and steel slags are dumped into the water bodies, especially rivers, destroying aquatic life and making the water unfit for use. The pollution of Ganga and Yamuna are examples of water pollution caused by industries. Third, thermal pollution. Children, thermal pollution of a water occurs when hot water from factories and thermal plants is drained into river and ponds before cooling. Children, what would be the effect on the aquatic life? Children, even a small temperature change may result in the thermal shock to aquatic life causes reproduction difficulties and lower disease resistance. This can harm the aquatic animals such as fish, amphibians, and other aquatic organisms. Thermal pollution may also increase the metabolic rate of aquatic animals as enzymes activity, resulting in these organisms consuming more food in a shorter time than if their environment were not changed. Children, waste from nuclear power plant, nuclear and weapon production facilities cause cancer, birth defects and miscarriages. Soil and water pollution are closely related. Dumping of waste, especially glass, harmful chemicals, industrial effluents, packaging, salts, and garbage renders the soil useless. Rainwater percolates to the soil, carrying the pollutants to the ground, and groundwater also get contaminated. Fourth, noise pollution. Children, noise pollution can be defined as any disturbing or unwanted noise that harms humans or wildlife. Although noise constantly surrounds us, noise pollution generally receives less attention than water quality and air quality issues because it cannot be seen, tested, or smelled. Children, noise pollution not only results in the irritation and anger, it can also cause hearing impairment, increased heart rate and blood pressure, among other psychological effects. Unwanted sound is an irritant and source of stress. Children, industrial and construction activities, machineries, factory equipments, generators, electric drills also makes a lot of noise. Now children, control of environmental degradation. What is environmental degradation? Children, environmental degradation is the deterioration of the environment through depletion of resources such as air, water and soil. Children, do you know every liter of wastewater discharged by our industry pollutes 8 times the quantity of fresh water? Children, listen this once again. Every liter of wastewater discharged by our industry pollutes 8 times the quantity of fresh water. Now children, how can the industrial pollution of fresh water be reduced? Now some suggestions. The first one is minimizing used water for processing by reusing and recycling it in two or more successive stages. Second, by harvesting of rainwater to meet water requirements in the industries. Third, treating hot water and effluents before releasing them in the river and ponds. Treatment of the industrial effluents can be done in the 3 phases. First one is primary treatment by the mechanical means. This involves screening, grinding and sedimentation. Second, secondary treatment by biological process. And third, tertiary treatment by biological, chemical and physical process. This involves recycling of wastewater. Children, overdrawing of groundwater reserves by industry where there is a threat to the groundwater resources should be regulated legally. Particulate matter in the air can be reduced by fitting smokestacks to the factories with electrostatic precipitators, fabric filters, scrubbers and inertial separator. Children, smoke can be reduced by using oil or gas instead of coal in the factories. To minimize noise pollution, machinery and equipment can be used and generators should be fitted with silencers. Almost all the machineries can be redesigned to increase the energy efficiency and reduce noise. Noise absorbing material may be used apart from personal use of earplugs and earphones. Now, NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation Limited. Children, the challenge of sustainable development requires integration of economic development with environmental concerns. Children, NTPC is a major power providing corporation in India. It has ISO certification for EMS, Environment Management System. The corporation has a proactive approach for preserving the natural environment and resources like water, oil, and gas and fuels in places where it is setting up power plants. This has been possible through optimum utilization of equipment, adopting latest techniques, and upgrading existing equipments. Then, minimizing waste generation by maximizing ash utilization. Next, providing green belts for nurturing ecological balance and addressing the question of special purpose vehicles for afforestation. Then, reducing environmental pollution through ash pond management, ash water recycling system, and liquid waste management. And ecological monitoring, review, and online database management for all its power station. Children, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.